Ibrahim Traore Afrika. Šokirao je Zapad. Traore, zadnje upozorenje Natanjahu. Kao što sam rekla, ovo je u pitanju i duhovni rat. Idemo čuti što čovjek kaže. Znači, toj zmiji je odzvonilo. U cijelom svijetu bacili su svoje papke na Afriku, Trump i ekipa, ali neće ići.
Listen close. I'm only saying this once. I woke up one morning, my intelligence chief threw a file on my desk and said, "Mr. President, we found the snake." I opened it, saw my own protocol officer's face, 12 years sitting beside me, 12 years selling every breath I took straight to Tel Aviv. That second I gave one order, hit them all before sunrise. 43 locations, one button, boom. 43 Mossad rats in handcuffs in 60 minutes flat. Your cultural attaché was running to the airport with 3 fake passports and $340,000 cash, crying in Hebrew like a baby. We grabbed him at the gate. Your station chief was burning papers in his safe house. Too late, brother. I already had every page copied. I locked all 43 in one hot room, no water, no toilet, just their own panic. 2 hours later, your big shot businessman cracked, started screaming names, addresses, bank accounts, everything. Why? Because he knew you left him to rot. Then the dominoes fell. Mali gave me 9 more, Niger 7, Chad 11, Sahel 8, Kenya 6, Ethiopia 5, Ghana 4, 50 extra rats in one night, and the cherry on top, your Johannesburg station chief walked into South African intelligence himself, dropped 2 hard drives on the table, and said, "I'm done." Why? You ordered him to kill Mandela's granddaughter? He said no. You threatened his kids in Tel Aviv. So he chose us. He chose Africa. He gave us every Mossad file for the entire continent, 50 years of dirt. Decades of your dirty work, gone in one single night. I didn't just cut your network, I ripped it out root by root, burned the roots, salted the earth. You had safe houses, fake companies, bank accounts, local dogs, everything, all finished. You had eyes in my bedroom, my kid's school, my wife's car, all blind now. You had ears in every meeting, all deaf now. You had hands ready to choke Africa, all broken now. That empire you spent generations building, I smashed it like cheap glass, and I smiled while doing it. Your last spy in Africa is either in my prison or running for his life. And guess what? I know the runners too. 14 escaped to Tel Aviv. I have their home addresses, their wives' names, their children's schools. Interpol red notices already flying. Sleep tight, Netanyahu. Your African chapter is closed forever, and I wrote the last sentence with your own blood. You thought you could play God with African blood, Netanyahu. Wrong. I found your death list, 6 presidents marked for the same day. Mali, Niger, Chad, Sahel, Kenya, Ethiopia. 1 bullet each, 1 big coup cooked in your war room. I saw the file on Mali president's daughter, her school timetable, her favorite ice cream shop, everything ready for kidnapping. Niger president saw his own cousin on your payroll, 50 grand to sell family, but the real devil was in Nairobi, your secret lab. Viruses cooked only for African DNA. If the bullets missed, you planned to spray genocide from planes. I sent my best commandos at 9 a.m. They kicked the door, found fridges full of your poison, aerosol machines, maps showing which villages die first. I burned it all at 1200 degrees, nothing left but black smoke. Then I went live on every TV station in the world, 1000 hours sharp, giant screens behind me. First screen, photos of my kids sleeping, your sniper notes on the window. Second screen, your 6 kill list with dates and methods. Third screen, your bioweapon inventory, every vial listed. Fourth screen, $47 million of Israeli taxpayer money spent to murder us. Fifth screen, your signature, your handwriting, your orders. Not some rogue clown, you, Benjamin Netanyahu. You wrote accelerate deployment like a bored schoolboy. You called it African Population Reduction Initiative. Population reduction, that's your cute name for genocide? I showed your budget line, 12 million just for that. I showed your note in the margin, window closing faster. You were impatient to kill millions. The room went dead silent. CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, all frozen. Even your American friends couldn't speak, because when the proof is this raw, even liars choke. UN Security Council emergency session in 1 hour. ICC open genocide case in 2 hours. Your own allies ghosted you. Israel put out a weak statement. Rogue elements. Rogue, I showed your signature again. Slow zoom, high definition. Rogue doesn't sign the budget, you coward. I showed your email. Continental instability creates opportunities. Proceed with biological option if necessary. Your exact words. The world saw the monster. 26 African nations filed for your arrest the same week. not investigation, arrest, war criminal. That's your new title forever. You wanted to wipe Africa off the map. Instead, Africa wiped you off the map. Your poison is ash. Your plan is public toilet paper. Your name is poison. And every African child now learns your name as the man who tried to kill their future. I made sure of that. 24 hours after my press conference, Africa roared. 12 countries threw out 96 Israeli diplomats, like yesterday's trash. Mali 8, Niger 6, Chad 11, Sahel 9, Ghana 7, Kenya 12, Ethiopia 10, South Africa 15, Tanzania 5, Uganda 6, Zambia 4, Zimbabwe 3. Planes loaded, flags down, embassies locked. No goodbyes. 48 hours later, 18 nations cut every tie. Israeli embassies became ghost buildings overnight. 1 week later, 26 countries marched to the ICC with one voice: arrest Netanyahu for genocide, for assassination conspiracy, for crimes against humanity. Not a request, a demand. Arrest warrant, handcuffs ready. Your 43 Mossad boys, all tried in African courts, all guilty, all life sentences. No appeal, no swap, no mercy. They rot in our prisons till their last breath. Maximum security, hot cells, no visitors, no hope. And the 217 local dogs who sold their mothers for your dollars? Public trials on live TV. 17 faced the firing squad. Thousands watched justice reign. My own protocol officer, Musa Traer, 12 years drinking my tea, 12 years sending you my diary. I stood 10 meters away and watched 7 bullets shut his mouth forever. His last scream, I thought Netanyahu would save me. Wrong, traitor. You saved nobody. You abandoned everyone. That gunfire echo, that was the sound of your whole empire cracking. I made sure every African child heard it. Your diplomats cried at airports. Your ambassadors begged on phones. Too late. Doors slammed. Planes took off. Israeli flags burned in streets. Your influence, zero. Your embassies, empty shells. Your spies, either in my cages or running scared. 14 rats escaped to Tel Aviv. I published their home addresses, wives' names, kids' photos. Interpol read notices out. They look over their shoulders every day. Their families can't sleep. That's what happens when you mess with Africa United. We didn't just kick you out, we erased you. Your chapter in African history is written in red, the day Africa said never again. And we mean it, forever. No reset, no comeback, no forgiveness. You are finished here, done, dead, buried. And I, Ibrahim Traoré, dug the grave myself. From this second forward, Africa sleeps with one eye open and a gun in hand. I declared all-out defense mode the same night I burned your poison lab.
Hi, did you just move here? Are you looking?
Znači, Netanjahu, gotov si, cionizam pada. Cionizam pada i to tko bi rekao u Africi? Pozdrav.